What's up, everybody? 48% of people focus on improved fitness as their New Year's resolution, as per a recent Forbes article. My name's Nick Armando, and I'm just a regular guy who's found a passion in pursuing fitness about 5 to 6 years ago. My purpose here in this video is to share 3 actions I've taken to invest in my own personal health, and I'll consider this video successful if at least one person is inspired to act on improving their own personal fitness. And honestly, I'll consider it a success if I publish this to YouTube because I've been thinking about doing this forever. So here goes. My number one thing that I think anybody could start doing right now is to drink more water. But more so than that is to make it easy to drink more water. I heard recently the other day that you're supposed to drink half of your weight in pounds in ounces of water. So to give an example, let's say I weigh 200 pounds. That would be, half of that is 100. So I'm supposed to drink approximately 100 ounces of water a day. That is a lot harder than it looks. One thing that has really helped me is having a larger water container. It makes it easy to remember how many times I've drank this during the day. If you're just filling up 8 ounces of water, how are you going to remember if you had, 12 of them or 10 or 7? It's difficult. My cousin actually got me that. This is a Yeti. It's great, keeps it cold. He got me this when I got married, actually. It's got this custom fish on it. It's pretty cool. But this really helps me because I know every morning when I wake up before I go to the gym, I have 8 ounces of water. And then I fill this up 2 times a day, and that's at least 72 ounces plus the 8. So that's 80 ounces. I'm already well on my way. And, throughout the day, I might have a LaCroix or some sort of like seltzer. So I'm getting pretty close to that 100. So that's something that really helps me. Highly recommend a large water container to make it easy to drink more water. Number 2, this has been a game changer for me. Standardizing your meals to avoid poor decisions. And what I mean by that, like, think about when you're starving and you go to the grocery store, you're going to make poor decisions and buy a bunch of random shit. We don't want to do that. So one of the, this could be a whole separate video, but something that's really worked for me is standardizing my breakfast. I personally do that by making overnight oats. So, I'll do it in like 3 or 4 day increments. So every 4 days, I'll pour, 8 ounces of skim milk or water, oat milk, whatever I choose to do. Pour my oats in, put it in a mason jar, and put it in the fridge. Wake up in the morning, and it's so good. I put peanut butter in it. I cut up a banana. If I'm feeling extra spicy, maybe some blueberries and raspberries, and it's amazing. I'm not sponsored by these people, but I have to give them a shout out because they've literally changed my life. There's a guy named Michael Chernow. He created a company called Creatures of Habit, and they have a product called Meal One. It's essentially pre-packaged oatmeal. I literally use it every single day. It is one of the best purchases I've ever made because no longer am I eating random crap for breakfast that is not good for me. I'm eating not only oatmeal, but oatmeal and protein, and it keeps me full. And I know I'm starting my day in a good way. So highly recommend that. I'm personally still trying to find out how to do that for things like lunch, but that really has worked for me with breakfast. And then the third thing, obviously, going to a gym is super important. One thing that's really worked for me is semi-private training. Now, I realize that might not be an option for everyone, but one important thing I think from this video that I want to get across from is one thing that I struggled with for a long time was investing in my personal health. I used to think that having a gym membership at all was too expensive. But when you could take care of your own body, that's allowing you to take care of all the other people around you, your partner, your friends, your team at work, whatever it may be. So it took me a long time to get here, but the reason I love semi-private training is because it is a group environment, but it keeps me really accountable. It's something I have to pay for up front, so I'm going to show up. I'm not wasting my money to not work out. But also, I'm someone who really doesn't like to let other people down. So, it's the combination of I already spent the money and someone's waiting for me to show up. I'm definitely going. So it just keeps me really honest, keeps me accountable. And that has been the biggest game changer for me is just the continued workouts, like just showing up, even if it's not the best workout, even if you're not going to PR every day, but just the continued workout has really changed not only my body composition, but just the way I feel every single day. I feel so much better getting that done. If you don't have access to something like that, one thing that worked for me really, really well when I was in high school, actually, in college, I wasn't the best at working out, but I would say that probably maybe the best shape I've ever been in, other than now, was one of the summers in high school. I essentially, I worked with 3 of my best friends over the summer at a school, and we carpooled every day. And what we did was we all went to the gym after work together. And the thing about that, the theme here is that you didn't have a choice. You all went in the same car, so you're going to the gym. Even if you didn't want to, if your buddy's driving, you're going. So I think the theme here is get a group of people, whether it's semi-private training, whether it's just buddies that'll hold you accountable, that'll keep and help you hold you accountable, because the consistency is really what's going to drive the results. So again, my purpose here today was to share these 3 actions I've taken to invest in my own personal health, really with the goal of helping at least one person be inspired to act on improving their own personal fitness. I'll leave you with the final thought. What action are you going to take today to start to improve your personal fitness, no matter where you are on your personal fitness journey? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you as you join me in improving our fitness together.